Cooking with the vegan zombie.
Welcome back, guys. I'm coming at you from a brand new safe location, and I got some good food for you. I gotta tell you, there was a couple times where I didn't think I was gonna make it out. It was a real close call. Anyway, long story short, I made it out safe, and tonight we're gonna make some stuffed peppers. What do we need to make stuffed peppers? I'm gonna show you. We got some poblano peppers right here. They have a little bit of heat to them, so if you don't like heat, use a green bell pepper. Some frozen corn. In this cup right here, we got a teaspoon each of garlic powder, chili powder, and paprika, and a half a teaspoon of cumin. Right here, we have a teaspoon each of chili powder and paprika. The famous chipotle pepper, that's hot. So if you don't like hot, again, you gotta stay away from that guy. We're also gonna add these colorful little sweet peppers and 2 cloves of garlic. We have about a cup and a half of cooked black beans, or 1 can of black beans, and 1 medium onion. We're gonna use some of our favorite cheese from Daiya. We're gonna use a half a cup of rice, a little bit of breadcrumbs, and this new stuff that I found called Queso. We're gonna top it off with that. It's got a little kick to it, it's gonna be awesome. First thing we're gonna do is get our water boiling for our rice. So in here, I've got a half a cup of rice, and I put a little bit more than a full cup of water. I put about a cup and a quarter of water because I'm gonna mix in our Daiya cheese with it. And it's actually ready right now, so let's do it. So our rice is finished. It's a little on the wet side because I wanna add this cheese and let it kinda melt in there. All right, so we gotta add our spices and our cheese first. Stir it all together. Cover it up and set it aside. And that was easy. Now we're just gonna let it cool down. We're gonna get started on our beans. We're gonna start with a hot pan with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in it. And we're gonna add our onions. Let them soften up for about 3 minutes. We'll add the garlic and the peppers. So we got some soft onions going on in there. We're gonna add our beans and our garlic. Stir those in. It's been a long time since I've eaten. Must be like going on 2 weeks now. Don't get me wrong, I had your occasional leaf or weed outside, but this is gonna be good. Okay, let's turn the heat up a little bit. Medium high. You see this right here? I'm gonna put this in there, but I'm probably gonna regret it because I hate spicy. But smell it. It smells so good. The last time I messed with one of these, we had a huge mishap. You can check it out right here. Dangerous stuff. All right, we're gonna throw in our chipotle and our very colorful peppers. And let's not forget our corn. Throw some spices in there. We got the paprika and the chili powder we're gonna put in there. And I think I'm gonna put a little salt in there. Okay, we'll let that cook down. We're gonna cut our peppers in half. I miss my old knife. It's the price you gotta pay to get out alive though, you know what I'm saying? Just take a spoon, scoop out the seeds as best you can. All right, we're ready to stuff these bad boys. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna stuff it first with the rice, top it with the beans, put some breadcrumbs on it, put it in the oven, pull it out of the oven, and then we'll talk. You can mix the beans and the rice, or you can do it this way or switch it up, whatever you want to do. Really, it's your choice. Now don't be afraid to use your fingers when you're doing this. Just make sure there's no zombie guts on them. All right, now this recipe is for 6 peppers or 3 peppers cut in half, but I'm only making 4 because I'm just gonna eat this when I'm cooking that. If that's all right with you guys. Now, we're just gonna top this off with some breadcrumbs and it's ready for the oven. Let's put a little salt and pepper on top of the breadcrumbs because I feel like it, and then we're ready. Now we have an oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna throw these in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. Look for some nice brown breadcrumbs on top. That's when you're gonna know she's done. You ready? Now, we just gotta heat up this queso. Let's talk about this for a second, huh? The company is Food for Lovers. They're based out of Texas, and they just made this vegan queso, and it's really good. You can just eat it with chips, but I'm gonna put it on our stuffed peppers. You should go to their website and check them out. So we're gonna put it in a little stovetop pan, heat it up, and then just drizzle it over the top of our stuffed peppers, and it's gonna add just a great kick. So the cheese is all heated up, the peppers are done, we're gonna pull it out of the oven, and we're gonna do this. I would definitely start checking it after 15 minutes, even 10 or 12 minutes, making sure it doesn't burn. Now we're gonna pour our vegan queso on it. Let's give it a try. I wanna make sure the pepper's nice and soft. If it's crunchy, it's not ready. Perfect. Well, that about wraps up our first night at our new location. I had to de-zombie the place, and I'm feeling pretty good. There's nobody around. I checked the place out. We're pretty secluded. So, you should subscribe to our YouTube page. You can friend us on Facebook. You can check out our Twitter. I'll see you guys soon. It's awesome. Sauceum.